Guys, if you want to learn how to not goof up, then you better watch this one. Guys, welcome to the Mr. Bubbles channel where we dish out awesome pressure washing business advice to beginners. Now, I got a hot take on something here for you guys in today's episode. But before we get into it, I want to get this out of the way. A couple of you guys emailed me and asked me how you can get a hold of me. You can do that. If you go into the description of this video, you're going to see a little section that says book a call with me. Guys, you just click on that, and then we're going to schedule whether it's a Zoom call or an actual phone call, whatever works for you. So if you have a question that is absolutely burning a hole in your mind, or you need my help with something like, setting up a marketing system for your company, something like that, just go ahead and reach out to me, and, I'm going to help you guys out with that. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump in. Guys, in today's episode, man, we're going to be talking about Angie's List and, companies like Angie's List, right? You have, I would say the two biggest names out there that I can think of right off the top of my head is Angie's List and Home Advisor, right? So I get this email. So this is my response to a question that I get about, maybe 15, 20 times a month, where the question is always the same. It's always, hey, Mr. Bubbles, what do you think about, Angie's List? I was thinking about signing up with them. So here's the deal. I'm going to explain to you guys, exactly what those lead generation type companies, like I said, there's many of them, guys. Many companies. And every couple of years, these companies, what they do is they rebrand themselves with like a different name, different strategy. And then they, you think you're signing up for something that is new and fresh, and that's going to get you all these leads, but that's not how this works. So I'm going to explain to you how these companies, all of these companies, guys, all of these lead generation companies, they use the same scammy sort of tactics. So I'm going to explain it to you. So when you sign up for a company like, place your name here, right? Let's call it John Doe lead generation company, okay? Any company. So when you sign up for those companies, essentially what they do, they're going to get your credit card or most likely your bank information, like your ATM card number, and you're going to pay them per lead. They're going to promise you, 50, 75, as many leads. They'll ask you how many leads you can handle. Let's say, hypothetical, you can handle 100 leads a month. Well, they're going to send you 100 leads. They're going to charge you anywhere between prices I've seen vary depending on the company and also what parts of the country. But I would say a general price is probably right around $30 a lead. So, for 100 leads, you would pay $3,000 a month. Guys, this is not only is it a huge waste of time and money, but also you are basically signing up for something that is a scam. And this is exactly how the scam works. So these lead generation companies, they sign you up, okay? They pray because they are predators, guys. Don't kid yourself. These companies, they are very, very predatory type companies. What they do is they prey on people that simply do not have time. It's not like they're trying to target market people that don't know better. What they're doing is they're just marketing to people that are very, very busy and don't have the time. Here in the channel, the thing that I promote the most is boots on the ground marketing. Your 5x9s, getting out there and actually doing sales and talking to people, target marketing neighborhoods, all of the things we preach here in the Mr. Bubbles channel, right? What these companies do is they prey on people that say to themselves, man, that sounds all right and good, but I just don't have that kind of time to go out there and look for leads. So let me get these guys. They're going to do the groundwork, the legwork for me, and it's going to be easier. So they turn to these companies for that purpose in terms of convenience, okay? So you sign up with this John Doe, whatever, lead generation company. And then what they do, guys, is they actually put a Google ad in your area. This is how this works. So if I signed up for one of these companies here in my area, they would go and they would put a Google ad. I've heard from different sources that it'll be anywhere between like 300 all the way up to 1,000. So let's say they put a $300 Google ad. So that's what, $10 a day that they're spending on Google. So then what happens is this generates leads to them. And then they sell that lead to me, right? So they'll send me an email with the lead, with all the information on it, and bam, charge my card $30. Here's the problem. Guys, quick announcement. I've created a digital product called Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box. Check this out. Okay, so the Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box is actually a thumb drive that we're going to send to you guys to your physical address. And when you get this thumb drive, you're going to see a folder that's called Box in it. And then when you open it, you're going to see all of these files right here, guys, all of these folders. And guys, this thing has over 500 files, anything and everything I've ever created from my business. So all of the blueprints, training modules, documents, all of the things that you guys constantly email me about, you know, your pricing PDF, your for example, you know, your marketing blueprints, anything that you could need for your business is in here. That's why we call it a business in a box. One of the things that I really like about this is, guys, check out all of these pictures. So you have a total of 300 before and after pictures that you guys can add to your website and your Facebook and your Google My Business. And check this out. So there's a folder called Google SEO. And the pictures already have the SEO words in them. And this one photo right here has over 300. This specific folder has 190 pictures, but all in all, it's over 300 pictures. Look at some of these pictures, guys. Amazing before and afters pictures for you guys to be able to add to all of your social medias and whatnot. This is going to help you get a lot of customers. And of course, your edible postcards are on here. And then finally, you got training videos on here as well, guys. Like, for example, the video on how to optimize your Google My Business, the Mr. Bubbles. You got several videos. So they're like training modules. You got all the PDFs. The bottom line, guys, is this. This is going to help you with your business. So don't miss out. Make sure that you email us so you can get your business in a box today. In order to get your business in a box, you just got to hit the link in the description of this video. And I say this all the time on the channel, guys. The more you know, the more you grow. That's how come I decided to create this business in a box, because it has everything in there you need to be able to grow your business. And I really, really believe that this is going to be a game changer for you. Guys, you do not want to miss out on this one. The problem is, guys, is that they also represent, you know, they'll represent anywhere between 10, 20, maybe even 30 people in my area, all of my competitors. So they'll take that same lead that they charge me $30 for, and they'll sell that lead to the next company, my competitors, right? So, you know, I'm going to use this as an example. Let's say they have 10 people signed up in this area. So now they're getting $300 from those 10 people, $30 per lead. They send the lead to all 10 people. Then by the time you call, and by the way, guys, FYI, most of these leads never go anywhere. Most of these leads, by the way, are fake. Like 60, 70% of these leads are fake leads. You'll call and reach out to these people, and they will tell you, you know, oh, I never signed up for anything. This is very sketchy. How did you get my number? Or the leads that you do get, they're very bottom of the barrel type of customer. So not only do I not recommend it from that point of view, but because this is like basically, guys, they're not doing anything illegal. I'll say this. They're not doing anything illegal, but is it ethical? I mean, guys, imagine this. Imagine I opened up a company, you know, which I might in the future, you never know. But let's say I opened up a marketing company, and let's say I'm going to call my company Smash, you know, like Smash, like Hulk Smash. And, I'm just going to target market it to people in our industry, right? Because that's my expertise, is the pressure washing industry. So let's say my marketing company is going to sell leads to you guys. You hire me and I'm going to give you leads. How would you feel if you hired me to get you leads, and then come to find out, after I hung up with you, I talked to all your competitors, and I'm selling the lead to you for 30. Then I go to your competitors and say, hey, for 20 bucks, I'll send a lead your way. How many leads can you handle a month? Then the lead that you paid 30 bucks, that person's paying 20, and then I sell to 10 of your competitors. Guys, you're going to feel like you got screwed over. You're going to feel very disappointed. You're going to feel like you got scammed. And that right there, that story is very symbolic of what happens with all of these companies, not just, the main ones like Angie's List or Home Advisor. All of these companies use this sort of scammy, unethical, I would say, business practice. So that's why I don't suggest you guys do that, because think about it, guys. If you were going to go that route, right, hypothetical, why wouldn't you just do a Google ad yourself? Which, by the way, I do not recommend, right? I tell you guys this, paid advertisements like Yelp, Facebook, or Google, I recommend you guys only get into those if you are already doing, like, let's say $30K a month, and you can afford the $1,000, $1,500, because generally speaking, guys, those things work better for companies that are established, right? Like I would say 5-6 years plus. In my case, I'm in my 12th year, so those things will work for me to a degree, by the way, they will work for me, but I also don't believe in dumping a lot of money, because when you guys go out there and you actually meet people and you talk to people, you're going to be able to build relationships, and that's going to work better for you. So anyway, guys, I said all of that to say this. Do not ever, guys, whether they reach out to you via email or reach out to you by phone, don't ever sign up for these scammy services. It does not matter the name. Guys, like I said, these companies, every couple of years, they'll burn their bridge with so many people. They'll get so many bad reviews, and the word will spread about them. What they do is rebrand themselves under a new name. They do a bunch of, targeted marketing on Facebook. You'll see their ads on different Facebooks and social medias and stuff like that. Do not fall for it, guys, because if you are going to spend, let's say, any number, $2,000, $1,000 a month, guys, it's way better for you to have professional uniforms, marketing on your vehicle, boots on the ground marketing, get out there, practice your sales pitch. In the end, guys, it's going to lead to a much better result, a much better, higher level of customer also, and this is going to really solidify your brand in a marketplace. Guys, do not fall for these tricks of these scammy businesses, because in the end, guys, that's all it is. You're just going to, spin your wheel. You're going to waste a bunch of money and time, and that's the purpose, guys. The purpose of the Mr. Bubbles channel is so you guys don't make the mistakes that myself and others have made in this journey. You guys, I talk about this all the time, how the road to success is paved with a bunch of mines. And my job is to help you guys identify those mines so you don't step on them. And, when it comes to building a pressure washing business, if you're new to the game, and I would define anyone who's new as anyone who's making less than $30,000 a month and has less than 3 years, if this is who you are, you should stick to certain parameters. Like, you want to start off with the free stuff. So like Google My Business, having a Facebook account, all of those things are free. They do not cost you any money. Then from there, you want to migrate to the things that are inexpensive, right? Like we talked about in one of the previous videos, your yard signs are inexpensive. Your postcards, it's like $180 for 1,000 of them. Inexpensive. And uniforms, and, always stay focused on branding. Remember, marketing is what you do to get a customer, like the physical action that you take. And branding is the thing that you do that helps you to establish a reputation in the marketplace. So that's what I want you guys to focus on. Don't try all of these scammy things. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I mentioned this one. Let me see. Was it the previous video? We talked about this. Guys, the only paid form of marketing that I recommend to you guys in terms of like something that is online is Nextdoor. That's the only one, guys, because those are actual, some of your neighbors that are on there interacting with each other. And it's very inexpensive. It's like less than $150 a month to put an ad there. And that does give you good results. So I highly recommend that. But yeah, guys, whenever you have any questions, by the way, stuff like that, make sure you reach out to me first, guys. Do not, I mention this all the time, whether it's building your rig or marketing tactics or systems that you're developing for yourself. Talk to me before you do it. Guys, you want to be proactive with some of these things, not reactive. You don't want to go out there and make a big mistake that can cost you time, energy, effort, and money, and then come to me for the solution. No, make sure that you guys are putting these systems in place, proactive systems in place, so you guys don't, suffer the consequences of some of these actions. That's being reactive. You don't want a reactive business, guys, because that's a lot of headaches. That's a lot of headaches. And that's, by the way, that's how I build Mr. Bubbles, right? I always build Mr. Bubbles by doing things the wrong way first, and I really do not want you guys to learn that way. And that's all I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys watching this PSA video, public service announcement, talking about lead generation companies and how scammy they are. And highly recommend you guys watch the next one as well. Guys, in the next episode, I got another one where we're going to be talking about things for 2025, things that will help solidify your pressure washing business. So make sure you stay tuned in for that. And then also, guys, this. My email's in the description of this video. Make sure you reach out to me. I have the pricing PDF that you need, and I also have a marketing blueprint. I got tons and tons and tons of great resources for you guys. Just reach out to me, and I will help you out with that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.